Queen Mary of Denmark wore a historic brooch, one that has graced the shoulders of 4 Danish queens before her. During the state visit to Latvia, she chose a jewel steeped in royal history, a sparkling link to her predecessors, the round pearl brooch. This brooch comes from the magnificent Pearl Poire parure, one of the grandest sets in the Danish royal collection, and pieces from it can only be worn by reigning queens. The brooch, featuring a luminous large pearl surrounded by diamonds, originally belonged to Queen Louise of Denmark, the great-great-grandmother of King Frederick X. Louise was born a Swedish princess, daughter of King Charles XV of Sweden. As early as 1864, when she was just 13, discussions began about her marriage to the Danish heir. She was not considered a classic beauty, but the match was politically vital after the Danish-Prussian War. A Swedish alliance was far more desirable than a German one. Their royal wedding took place in 1869, and among Louise's wedding gifts were a pearl brooch and earrings, the very ones we still see today. The following year, she inherited additional pearl jewels from her mother, the Pearl Poire tiara, and a brooch with 5 pearl drops. With these treasures, Louise created a magnificent parure, a complete royal set, which she left in trust upon her death in 1926, to be worn exclusively by Denmark's queens. Since then, every Danish queen, including Queen Margrethe II, has worn this remarkable collection. Louise's story holds a fascinating twist. She was the only surviving child of her father, King Charles XV. Had Sweden allowed female succession, she might have become its reigning queen. Her father fought hard to change the constitution, but failed. The crown instead passed to his brother, King Oscar II. So, instead of ruling Sweden, Louise became the queen consort of Denmark. Ironically, it was her grandson, King Frederick IX, who finally succeeded in changing the Danish constitution, allowing his daughter, Margrethe, to inherit the throne. Queen Margrethe, Louise's great-granddaughter, cherished her great-grandmother's pearls deeply, wearing them often, even choosing them for her final major event as reigning monarch before her surprise abdication. Now, Queen Mary continues the legacy. She first wore the brooch during the 2024 state visit to Norway, pairing it with the famous Pearl Poire tiara, and has since brought it to France and Latvia, keeping its royal story alive. By choosing this brooch, Mary honors not only the beauty of the jewel, but the strength of the woman behind it. Queen Louise, the heiress who might have ruled, had her birthright not been denied by outdated laws. Women stopped to be excluded from the line of succession in Denmark only in 1953. In Louise's native Sweden, even later, in 1980, 54 years after her death. And so, each time Queen Mary wears this pearl brooch, she reminds the world of the remarkable journey of Danish royal women and the shining legacy that continues to adorn the Danish crown.